Cool guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the last episode of season 5 of Black Mirror, Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2. So this is the episode with Miley Cyrus. She plays a character called Ashley O in the show, and she is this massive pop star. And we are seeing this through the perspective of a girl named Rachel at the beginning of the show, and Rachel is completely obsessed with her. Rachel has just moved to a new location, so she doesn't really have any friends, and then as a part of Ashley's merchandise, she releases this little robotic sort of figure, which is meant to be a personified version of Ashley in this little robotic doll toy like thing. And that's pretty much where the episode starts, and it is very interesting. This was probably the one that had the most pressure to succeed in my opinion, just because I feel like Miley Cyrus was a very huge draw card for this episode specifically, and there's a lot of pressure on that. I feel Black Mirror are definitely getting bigger stars for these episodes, but for some reason I just thought because Miley Cyrus has kind of been in the spotlight for some time now, that I feel like this episode had a lot of pressure to succeed. And I was also worried that Miley Cyrus was going to sort of overshadow the rest of the episode, where they were just going to be focusing way too much on Miley Cyrus and her performance and not really pay attention to the other characters and the rest of the episode. And I'm glad to say they did not do that. And I'm also glad to say that I thought Miley Cyrus was flipping good in this episode. Really good. And Gary Rice also plays Rachel. She's the girl in this episode, and you'll probably know as Betty Brant in Spider-Man Homecoming, and then she was also in The Nice Guys. She was Ryan Gosling's daughter, so it was really cool seeing her in something new as well, and I think her performance was also extremely strong in this episode. I will say there's a lot of cliches, and there's quite a lot of things that I didn't quite get, and it was very light-hearted at times, I feel, for a Black Mirror episode. Usually what these Black Mirror episodes do is they'll kind of build something up for a little bit and then completely destroy it and smash it down and show just the extremely dark side of this thing. And I don't know, this episode just felt like it was missing something for me personally. It was definitely entertaining, and I was entertained throughout it. It just didn't really feel like a Black Mirror episode for me. And we're going to a bit of a spoiler now, and if you have not seen the episode, maybe just turn off now and come back later. But at the end of the episode, it ends off on quite an optimistic note, which is also very unusual for Black Mirror. And I think that's probably why I feel like this episode was so jarring. For the most part, I felt like the ending was kind of happy for majority of the characters, which is not usual for Black Mirror. You know what I mean? That being said, it was a fun episode, and I really did enjoy it. I thought Miley Cyrus was incredible. I did personally feel like there was something missing though, and I guess I was kind of hoping for something a little bit more, but it wasn't bad. I just don't, it's not the usual sort of Black Mirror style that I'm used to, I guess. So that's my thoughts on that. If I had to rate this whole season as a whole, I'd probably put Smithereens as my favourite, then Striking Vipers as my second favourite, and then this one as my least favourite of this season. Although they're very close, I feel like every single episode was strong. Again, I just felt there was something missing in this episode specifically, and I just felt like the resolution of it wasn't the greatest. Don't hate me for that, I'm sorry, but that's just my honest opinion and thoughts on that. But guys, have you seen season 5 of Black Mirror? If you have, let me know in the comments down below. What was your favourite episode? Were you surprised by any of the episodes? Have you not watched it? If you're not going to watch it, why aren't you going to watch it? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. But thank you for tuning into this video. I really do appreciate it. I've tried to get this season of Black Mirror out as fast as possible, my reviews for it, so thank you for coming back and watching each of these episode reviews. I really do appreciate it. I'm busy watching The Way They See Us now on Netflix as well. That is an incredible show so far, so I cannot wait to do a review for that after I've finished seeing it. And then I'm going to try to watch Dark Season 1 before Season 2 comes out, fingers crossed on that one, and then obviously I'll review Dark Season 2 as well. So if you do want to watch any of those videos in the future, then please hit that little bell icon to be notified every single time I post a new video. I'd love to have you guys back here. And then of course like this video and subscribe to this channel. That would mean the absolute world to me. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you guys next time, and bye-bye. Really don't know how to end this one. Cool. Peace. Don't let technology rule your life. Goodbye.